Some roads are built for views. This one is built for adrenaline. In this video, I'm taking you down Bolivia's infamous Death Road, a journey of breathtaking scenery and heart-pounding danger. Hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell. This adventure isn't for the faint of heart. Bolivia is a country of wild extremes, home to the majestic Andes, surreal salt flats, lush rainforests, and treacherous cliffs. But hidden within this breathtaking beauty are some of the most dangerous roads on the planet. These routes are not just paths from point A to B. They are survival tests that challenge your nerves, skill, and sometimes sheer luck. From high-altitude passes shrouded in snow to jungle roads clinging to cliffs, Bolivia's road network is a thrilling mix of natural beauty and mortal risk. Whether you're a daredevil traveler, an adventure biker, or just curious about extreme journeys, here's the ultimate countdown, from risky to borderline insane. 10. Ruta Nacional 7, Cochabamba to Santa Cruz. At first, Ruta Nacional 7 may look like a standard intercity highway, but appearances can be deceiving. Leaving Cochabamba, the road begins a winding dance through steep Andean terrain, where hairpin curves force drivers to slow to a crawl. The lanes are narrow and unforgiving, and overtaking on blind turns is a gamble many have lost. In the wet season, landslides crash down from the slopes above, swallowing whole sections of the road. Fog drifts in without warning, wrapping the landscape in a white shroud that erases everything beyond the hood of your car. 9. Abra del Condor, the Condor's Pass. High in the Andes, at over 4,000 meters above sea level, lies Abra del Condor, a place where the air is thin, the winds are sharp, and every breath feels like an effort. The road here is carved into the mountainside, a gravel track that traces the edge of dizzying cliffs. Snow can arrive even in the middle of summer, coating the road in ice within minutes. The thin atmosphere not only weakens the body, but also slows the mind. Reaction times drop, and mistakes become easier to make. It is named for the Andean condors that glide above it, massive birds whose shadow can sweep across your windshield in an instant. 8. Potosi to Uyuni Desert Road. The road to Uyuni is often imagined as a picturesque drive to the world's largest salt flat. The reality is far less romantic. It is a bone-rattling stretch of gravel and loose rock that seems to stretch endlessly toward the horizon. In the dry season, the winds sweep across the Altiplano, picking up clouds of dust that swallow cars whole and leave drivers blind. In the wet season, torrential rains turn the route into a slick, muddy trap. Breakdowns here are more than inconvenient. They can be dangerous. Settlements are few and far between, and at night the temperature can drop below freezing. 7. Carretera del Altiplano, La Paz to Oruro. The High Plains Road between La Paz and Oruro seems, at first, like a gift to drivers, flat, straight, and stretching across an open landscape. But this deceptive calm hides sudden dangers. The Altiplano is a land of extremes, and without warning, walls of dust can sweep across the road, blinding everything in their path. Wildlife adds to the unpredictability. Herds of llamas or vicuñas appear out of nowhere, dashing across the tarmac in chaotic bursts. Drivers often speed here, lulled into a false sense of safety, only to find themselves skidding or swerving at the last second. 6. Carretera Apolo, descent into the Amazon. Few roads capture Bolivia's dramatic range of landscapes like the route to Apolo. It begins high in the Andes, where the air is cold and sharp, before plunging downward into the steaming green depths of the Amazon basin. Along the way, the road hugs cliffs so closely that a single wrong turn could send you tumbling into the abyss. Waterfalls spill across the track, turning the surface into a slick, treacherous mess. In the rainy season, rivers overflow, cutting the road entirely and forcing drivers to make dangerous crossings through fast-moving water. 5. Chulumani Road, the lesser-known Death Road. The Chulumani Road is the North Youngest Road's quieter, deadlier sibling. Less famous, less traveled, and far less maintained, it offers no comfort to those who attempt it. The clay track winds along steep mountainsides, its edges crumbling away with each passing season. During rains, the surface turns into a slippery film of mud that pulls tires toward the void. Locals travel it daily in battered trucks and minibuses, often packed with goods and people, their lives entrusted to the skill or desperation of the driver. 4. Carretera a Tipuani, Gold Rush Gamble. The road to Tipuani is the artery that connects Bolivia's gold mining towns to the rest of the country. Its dangers are magnified by the urgency of its travelers. Drivers here are often hauling heavy loads of machinery or precious ore, pushing through treacherous curves and unstable slopes with little time for caution. Landslides are common, sometimes wiping away entire sections of road and forcing impromptu detours along even riskier paths. The edges crumble under the weight of overloaded trucks, leaving only inches between rubber tires and a sheer drop. 3. Carretera Cotapada, Santa Barbara. Carretera Cotapada is a road that seems alive with moisture and mist. It cuts through Bolivia's cloud forests, where thick fog can reduce visibility to just a few meters. The pavement, where it exists, is slick with moss, while waterfalls crash directly onto the road, creating pools and rivulets that hide the true surface beneath. With no guardrails to save a driver from a mistake, one misjudged turn can send a vehicle plunging into the depths below. Here, the danger often arrives unseen, masked by the beauty of the forest that closes in on all sides. 2. Carretera del Yungas Norte, the Death Road. The North Yungas Road is infamous around the world, a 60-kilometer stretch that has earned its nickname many times over. Once the only route between La Paz and Coroico, it claimed hundreds of lives each year. Barely more than 3 meters wide in places, it forces vehicles to pass one another with only inches to spare. And on one side, a vertical drop of 600 meters yawns open, waiting for a single misstep. Fog, rain, and loose gravel make every movement a gamble. Although a safer bypass has reduced its use for regular traffic, it remains a magnet for thrill-seeking mountain bikers who want to ride along the edge of fear itself. 1. Carretera del Yungas Sur, the Forgotten Killer. If the North Yungas is the showpiece of Bolivia's dangerous roads, the South Yungas is its dark secret. Steeper, narrower, and far less maintained, it is every bit as deadly, perhaps more so. Yet, it escapes the tourist spotlight. Landslides are more frequent here, and the road often vanishes entirely under the weight of fallen earth and rock. Drivers must navigate river crossings without bridges, plunging into muddy, fast-flowing waters with no certainty of making it out the other side. It is remote enough that help can take hours, even days to arrive, and in some cases, no help comes at all. Do you want me to expand it that much? From misty mountain drops to narrow cliffside turns, Bolivia's Death Road is as beautiful as it is terrifying. If you're ready to face the thrill, this might just be the ultimate adventure. Comment if you dare to ride it, and subscribe for more wild travel experiences. The road is waiting. Would you take it?